Young Ones is a sci-fi western film. I forget the director, but has a really stacked cast. That's the only reason why I wanted to watch it. It's got Michael Shannon, Cody Smit-McPhee, Elle Fanning, and Nicholas Hoult. So those four being in the movie made me really want to watch it. This movie starts in this sort of desert, arid future. Ernest Holm is a family man. His wife is in the hospital in the city. However, they live on this farmland that needs water. So he's got like a gig where he uses a mule or a donkey to, I forget, I think it's a donkey. He uses a donkey to bring supplies to these watermen that are building a pipe that it's going to bring water, and he's got to try to bribe them to give water to his land because he knows the land is fertile, but they don't want to. He's not persuasive enough. However, he's got two kids. There's Mary, and I don't remember the son's name, but Mary is dating this guy. I think his name's like, I want to say Lem or Jem or something. Nick, I'm just going to call them by their actor name because I already forgot. So Nicholas Hoult is like dating Mary, and he wants the land too. So he's trying to like get his own deal going on, and then an accident happens, and then basically Nicholas Hoult's characters take over, and then so this is like a western sort of like drama, family drama kind of story. Problem is though, if you take away the robot that's in the movie, then the movie's not really sci-fi. It almost feels like a western. The only way you can call it a sci-fi is because of the robot, and you know, because like the thing I didn't like about this movie is that it starts off in a really arid sort of dystopian future with no water, but then as the movie goes on, we find out there's a lot more civilization than we were thinking. There's robots, there's like a big city across the border, there's like a whole town that's like back, you know, people drinking Coca-Cola, and then it rains later, and I'm like, why is all this stuff happening? Why did you make me think that they're living in some sort of like a post-apocalyptic future, and then like literally like a bus ride into town, everything looks the same. Like, it doesn't feel like a sci-fi movie except for the robot dog. So, I mean, besides that, the movie doesn't have much going on. It's very similar to that other movie called The Power of the Dog. It's exactly like that, but with a robot. And it's really weird because Cody Smit-McPhee is in both. He plays a very similar character too. He plays like a quiet, sensitive young man who likes to draw. So he obviously used his performance in this movie for that one. But yeah, the Young Ones doesn't have much going for it. It's just like a western with some sci-fi set dressing, a little bit violent, but it wasn't really interesting. It wastes a pretty good cast, and I don't like the story. It was just really underwhelming. So I give Young Ones a 5 out of 10.